What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Rampage Total Destruction, which was released for the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Nintendo Wii by Midway Games and Pipeworks software. And this game serves as a sequel to Rampage, the original arcade game. And I'm kind of surprised that this particular game serves as a direct sequel to the original arcade game due to the fact that Rampage World Tour and Rampage Universal Tour was released for the Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 1. And to me, this particular game should have been like Rampage 4 and stuff like that. But anyway, the plot of the game is that Scum Labs was intending to release this product called Scum Soda, and they pretty much did a taste test among some people, but it had a side effect of turning the people into monsters. And for the most part, they ended up capturing everybody that turned into a monster. But somehow, Lizzie, Ralph, and George ended up escaping, and they kind of like found out the hard way that that happened. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to capture Ralph, George, and Lizzie. So actually, of course, you play as Ralph, Lizzie, or George, so along with some other monsters, with the goal of freeing the other monsters that Scum Labs had captured and stuff like that. Now, there's a couple of differences among the three versions of Rampage Total Destructions that are relatively minor but noticeable. You know what I'm saying? The first difference is that the PlayStation 2 version has a two-player co-op across the board, and the GameCube and the Wii versions have like four-player co-ops for three of the modes. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the second difference is that the Wii version has 40 monsters, while the PlayStation 2 and GameCube versions got like 30. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, all three versions practically play the same way. You know what I'm saying? And when you're going through the main mode of this particular game, you can unlock different monsters by finding pills and actually crabbing them, and they'll show you pretty much which monsters you unlock and everything. And pretty much, each monster has their own rampage meter that you can fill up by destroying buildings and stuff like that. And once you pretty much fill up the rampage meter, you can pretty much destroy the buildings faster and everything. Now, pretty much the enemies pretty much range from like a tank to a helicopter, and people in buildings pretty much throwing different stuff at you. You know what I'm saying? Or shooting at you and everything. But of course, when you're destroying buildings, you'll discover pretty much health pickups, and you watch out food and stuff like that. You also find hazards, so you have to be careful of that. You know what I'm saying? Now the hazards are different things like water sprouts, um, and radiation stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Which of course take away your health and stuff like that. And there are certain hazards that also take away a little bit of the rampage meter also. You know what I'm saying? But you wanted to pick up health like turkeys, hamburgers, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now the modes in Rampage Total Destruction are campaign, King of the City, King of the World, and Time Run and everything. Now with the well, now with the campaign mode, it is pretty much the main story mode and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Which is you can have like one or two players in it, regardless if you're talking about the GameCube, Wii, or PlayStation 2 version. And the cities that you travel to are Las Vegas, San Francisco, London, Dallas, Los Angeles, Chicago, Hong Kong, and New York and stuff like that. And each city has somewhere between 8 to 10 blocks that you can destroy and everything. with the final block having a boss battle to it. And the interesting thing about the boss battles is that you can destroy, you can take out the boss if you want to, which I'm saying is completely optional. But the main thing is to destroy all the buildings. But if you take out the boss, you know what I'm saying, it will make it a little bit easier. I'll say it would make it easier from a general standpoint to destroy the buildings, you know what I'm saying, in each boss battle. Of course, with kind of strategy and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. And all the bosses are like different vehicles and stuff like UFO, tanks, fighter planes, different stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. Now with the mode King of the City, um, it pretty much has like 2 or 3 rounds in it and everything. You pretty much pick a city and then try to destroy as much of it as possible with the goal of racking up as much points as you can. And whoever has the most points per round is the winner. And whoever has the most wins is declared the winner of King of the City. Now the King of the World functions the same way, but you go through multiple cities that you pretty much unlock, you know what I'm saying? So if you unlock, say, San Francisco, London, and Dallas, you're gonna go through like Las Vegas, San Francisco, London, and Dallas, and everything. And whoever racks up the most points per round is the winner, and whoever has the most wins is declared the winner. Much like King of the City and stuff like that. Now with time run, it's pretty much you try to destroy all the buildings with the time limit, and the time that's left is carried over to the next round, and of course you start all over again till the time runs out and stuff like that. Now with King of the City, King of the World, and Time Run, those are the 4-player co-op um, things in the PlayStation, in the GameCube, and the Wii versions. These are the 4-player modes in those two versions, stuff like that. Now the bonus content pretty much consists of the original Rampage arcade game, Rampage World Tour, and the trailer for the video game version of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And I never watched that particular show, you know what I'm saying. And pretty much you can in the options you can adjust the volume for the music and sound effects, while you can have the option to turn the rumble on and off, you know what I'm saying. So these are like things that you can do within the game in terms of options, you know. Now the graphics and design for Rampage Total Destruction are good with some decent color palettes and stuff like that, but it's like not necessarily anything like spectacular, you know what I'm saying. And as far as the controls and gameplay are concerned, they're okay, but the hit detection can be hit and miss at times. Plus, if you get hit by the like a tank or a fighter jet or something like that, it'll take like 10 seconds for the monster to get back up. Plus, your health get drained rather quickly with the amount of stuff that's thrown at you by different enemies, like people that throw stuff at you in the tanks and fighter jets and stuff. Pretty much the soundtrack is pretty decent, and it fits the tone of Rampage Total Destruction. And I do like the fact that you can play Rampage World Tour and the arcade version of the original Rampage game and stuff like that. And I do like the objectives and pearls that's in Rampage Total Destruction. And they're pretty much a nice addition in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Now, I can honestly admit that Rampage Total Destruction isn't like the best game within the Rampage franchise, but it's a pretty decent game nonetheless, you know. And I would definitely recommend it to gamers who are fans of the Rampage series. But if you want like a four-player co-op experience in terms of like King of the City, King of the World, and Time Run, I would definitely go with the Wii and GameCube versions. And if you want like pick 40 monsters instead of 30, I would definitely go with the Wii version and stuff like that. But other than that, if you, is it worth checking out? It's pretty much all up to you and all that. You know. With that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Rampage Total Destruction, whether you like the Wii version, GameCube version, or the PS2 version. You can also talk about if you like playing the original arcade version of Rampage or Rampage World Tour and stuff like that. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.